I ate tiramisu twice yesterday. I would never go for a run.
You had any moments you feel that I just want to quit? We're facing a lot of pressure from competition. What's your way to handle all of this? Where do you see yourself in 10 years?
Oh wow. Hopefully have a
Hello， 大家好，今天我请到的高能好友是帕梅拉。她23岁登上福布斯封面，全球上千万人被她激励一起健身，包括我都海人，甚至被称之为人形 AI， 因为好像永远都感觉不到她的疲倦。那天拍摄前呢，我正好参加完一个瑜伽活动，临急临忙的赶去跟她碰面，但我实在是太后悔当时没有时间把自己好好打扮一番了，因为她真的是太美了。作为这样全球知名的公众人物，她私底下到底是怎么样的呢？
Great to see you today. You look amazing.
Thank you, you too.
Because I've started watching your video when I was in university. You know what I've seen differently about you when I see you in person? You're so approachable and you're so open. I think that's why people love you so much, because we don't feel the distance.
Yeah, that's true. I always feel like you are more my friends and not so much my followers. And sometimes it can be overwhelming. For example, in the situation downstairs, so many people want to take pictures at the same time. So sometimes I feel like, okay, maybe I'm not as approachable as I would wish to be, just because there are so many people and I cannot give my attention to everyone.
Yeah.
But I would love to do that.
It seems like you have so much energy all the time. Some people are speculating that you're in fact an AI.
Yeah.
I would say I'm the person who embraced self-discipline a lot, but I still ordered fried noodles at 11 p.m. last week because of a stressful week. Can you remember last time you feel no motivation to work out and you just feel like, okay, I don't want to do anything and I just want to eat something unhealthy?
I actually ate so much unhealthy stuff in China, I have to say.
Yeah.
I ate tiramisu twice yesterday. My go-to thing to eat in the hotel room when I come back is like dipping almonds inside of butter and salt. So I think a lot of Chinese girls wouldn't say that's like a Pamela dish, but I really enjoy. So I actually don't eat super duper healthy when I'm here. I definitely eat more healthy when I'm home. However, I don't feel so bad for it, I have to say. If you still kind of listen to your appetite and stop when you're full, it's okay to kind of have like on and off moments and eating healthy and balanced, but not every meal has to be a salad bowl. So I think that's totally fine. And I also love chocolate. I eat dark chocolate, but I also enjoy a lot of chocolate.
Oh, that's so great to hear. Not everyone loves sports. There are so many followers asking me that, how to motivate themselves to stay active. So how did you find your motivation when you're not feeling like it?
I just know that sports will make me feel my best. And even if I don't feel like sports in a moment, I'm just a very disciplined person.
Yeah.
But then again, I also found the types of sports that I really like.
Okay.
For example, I would never go for a run. Like, I don't enjoy running at all. I do a mixture of workouts, and I do my body weight workouts, I do cardio, dancing, I do yoga, pilates, I do weightlifting. So I have a lot of choices of things I like, and then I listen to my mood and my body, and I will go for the type that I feel like in that moment. So I will not be motivated to do dance workouts every day. I will not be motivated to do weightlifting every day, but I can pick and choose from what I feel like doing in that moment, and that gives me a lot of flexibility and freedom also. Working out gives me self-confidence, and if you're very tired and you have a lack of sleep, there's also a good reason to not do sports on that day, because sleep is always more important.
So the key is to have a lot of variety.
Yeah, it depends on you. If you love to do the same thing all the time, that's fine. You just gotta find your own system and see what you need to stay consistent.
Having a career like yours can be quite tiring sometimes. For example, always be in the spotlight, always expected to show your best side to people. I've actually had many moments where I feel I don't want to continue doing this anymore. I wonder, have you had any moments you feel that, okay, I just want to quit and do something else?
I never had a moment where I really wanted to quit, to be honest. There were a lot of moments where I felt like I want to do less. Like my schedule is too packed, also too much time pressure on me, etc. So I was always feeling, okay, I really need to slow down. It's just that I really like what I do, and sometimes it's very helpful to imagine, okay, imagine you quit, what else would you do? Like, is there something you would rather do? And then most of the time you're like, oh no. And then you're like, okay, I actually like what I do, and maybe I just need to switch it up a little bit. So sometimes if you really crave something, or if you want to like really have a harsh cut in life, just really imagine every single step of the next thing you would then switch to, and then you can still compare. And most of the times, what you have is already good enough.
I feel like in our industry, or let's say just life in general, we're facing a lot of pressure from competition and anxiety about not achieving or not doing enough. What's your way to handle all of this?
I think that is mainly in your brain, to be honest, because that is like a big question of your mental position and also how you can build the boundaries. Like if you make your life about yourself or about what others think of you. So this is a decision you have to make. And I personally, of course, I have pressure. Of course, I have people looking at me, etc. However, I try to be so focused on myself and how I feel and my own bubble, etc., that the opinions of the others definitely come second. And for me, my highest priority is always, do I feel good right now? And am I happy with what I have, etc.? You can never change that. There will always be opinions of others. However, you can work on yourself, and then the opinions of the others are maybe not as important anymore.
Do you remember if there is a time where you feel you have so much pressure, and what did you do at that moment? What's the first thing that you remember doing?
When I have a lot of pressure, the first thing I do.
Yeah.
I heard a very nice, I don't know if it was a study or a test or whatever, but they said people who work out feel less pressure in their daily life because you put yourself under so much stress during the workout. It's like a really intense situation for the body. So you kind of reset your stress parameters. The workout is at the very top, was super hard, and then everything else underneath is kind of manageable because it's not as hard as the workout was. But yeah, sometimes, I mean, even crying helps, sometimes talking to your mom helps, sometimes just going to sleep and think about it again the next day helps, because sometimes the drama is just gone after one day.
Right.
So you just have to find a solution to not like sink into a deep hole.
Yeah, there are so many different ways that you can release all the pressure. Yeah, and I think this question, a lot of people are curious about. What do you think the main secret is to your success?
It's definitely my discipline. And it's also my happiness about all of the tasks that I do, because I really like them, so I don't really have to force myself that hard to do them. I turned my passion into my job, basically. And then it's also that I have a very nice setup and like people around me. I work a lot with my family, etc. So I just feel very comfortable also in my work situations.
Yeah, I get to see your mom and your brother today.
They're all here, so...
So the last question is the one that I'm the most curious about. So you have been doing this for almost 10 years. I wonder, where do you see yourself in 10 years, and what role do you envision yourself playing in the future?
Oh wow, so 10 years I will be 37. I honestly don't know. I'm not a person to really make very long plans, because I feel like my life has a plan for me. I trust the course of my life. Everything happens for a reason for me. I'm just gonna like keep working hard, and then everything like turns out the way it's supposed to be. But at 37 I will hopefully have a husband. I will hopefully be in like a happy marriage, maybe with kids, maybe without kids. That's nothing I really like decided for my life. I see myself having a house more by the beach, and then also one more by the city, and then like maybe switching around, because I love the city life, but I also love the nature. And yeah, very boring, but I just want to be happy.
That's a simple and beautiful life.
Yeah.